Okay, so my project today is to put new tires on my Yamaha four-wheeler. I was able to get the old tires off the rim and get the new tires on with not too much trouble. But the problem I've got now is the tire is really loose on the rim, so I'm going to have a pretty hard time setting the bead. This is the result of the tires being strapped together for shipping and compressed really good. They kind of hold that shape, so I need to try a couple things to see if I can get that bead set. I'm going to pause the video here and get set up for that. Okay, so the first thing I'm just going to try is to put a strap around the tire all the way around and squeeze it to try and get it to bulge out. But you notice where the ratchet is, it's pulled in, but the rest of the tire really doesn't pull tight. Part of that is because the strap doesn't slide around the tire. Once it starts to squeeze, the strap doesn't move, so it only pulls where the ratchet is pulling on it. So I got one more thing I'm going to try, and I'll show you that next. Okay, so now what I've done is taken 3 straps and tried to evenly space the ratchets all the way around. That way I can pull in at each of those 3 spots and try to get the bead to pull up a little better all the way around. 3 was about the most I could get on this tire. If you have a bigger tire, you may be able to do 4, but the idea is to pull on them a little at a time to get them to squeeze the bead up. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and put some air in here. We'll watch the bead. So it looks like the bead's coming up a little bit. Looks like it's taking air. I can hear it straining. I don't hear any air leaking out, so I'm going to let that set a minute. Once you start putting air in there, these straps are going to get ridiculously tight, so don't try to release them with air pressure in there. And that's another reason I would recommend not using a little 1-inch strap, but use a heavy duty, at least a 2-inch strap, just because there's going to be so much pressure building up on this as you start to put air in it. So before you release the straps, I would recommend letting the air out, but I'm just going to let it set a minute, see if I can get the bead to just kind of work its way up on its own, because it's got pressure in there and it seems to be holding the pressure. So I'm just going to give that a second, and we'll hopefully that'll work for me. Okay, so I've let it set a minute or two. As you can see, the bead right here is still not set. I did check the pressure. I've only got like 15 psi in this. This tire, I think I can take it up to like 36 to set the bead. So I'm going to put a little more air in here. I can hear it straining. It wants to set. Still not quite set right there, but the straps are doing their trick though, so they are holding it. Let's see where I'm at on tire pressure. 23. Give it a little more. That's probably about as much as I want to go. The backside looks pretty good, like it's about set. I think what I'm going to do here is let the air pressure out and get the straps off of there, because they've really got to be straining right about now. Alright, the straps are off. Go ahead and put this back in. Back up one more time right there. The bead's not quite set on this side. But it is taking air. It's taking a lot of air to get that to set. Come on. That's almost to max pressure. A little more here. There it went. That's the sound you like to hear. So it looks like the strap did the trick. Like I said, using multiple ratchets was the way to get it to squeeze down all the way around. So hope that helps somebody else out there, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks.